Hello, I am Rahul Chandegra from Degree Electrical Engineering Department, Dr. Subhas Technical Campus. Today is our video lecture based on vacuum circuit breaker. In previous video lecture, we studied minimum oil circuit breaker, air circuit breaker, air glass circuit breaker, and phenomena of arc extinction. After the last doubt clearing session, we again study the SF6 circuit breaker in this video lecture. So let's start. Vacuum circuit breaker. What is a circuit breaker? A circuit breaker is an equipment that breaks a circuit either manually or automatically under fault condition at no load, full load, or short circuit, or in the fault condition. A circuit breaker is an equipment that work on fault condition. Vacuum circuit breaker can be classified in the following two categories. The first is vacuum interrupters installed in indoor switchgear and rated up to 36 kilovolt. And another category is vacuum circuit breaker suitable for outdoor installation and having two or more interrupters in series per pole. So category 2 have large rating capacity. So depends on number of poles and number of interrupters. So we can design desired vacuum circuit breaker. In vacuum circuit breaker, vacuum is used as an arc quenching medium or arc extinguisher, and VCB, it means vacuum circuit breaker, have greatest insulating strength about 10 to 7 to 10 to 5 pressure is to be maintained. So it is used in 11 kilovolt panel in control room of grid station. Vacuum circuit breaker is a circuit breaker have excellent interruption and dielectric recovery characteristic and can interrupt the high frequency current which result from arc instability. Impose on the line frequency current. So this is the figure of vacuum circuit breaker. There is a shield in outer side and two electrodes. One is fixed and another is moving. So it is a shield supported plank between the area of electrodes. It will be envelope using insulator envelope. The main part of typical vacuum circuit breaker is fixed contact, moving contact, arc shield, and the arc shield is mounted inside a vacuum chamber, and there is a bellow. The metal bellow is in bottom, So the fixed contact is permanent contact provided in the vacuum circuit breaker between the insulator support and the pole terminal, as we see in the figure. The moving support is provided between the insulator and metallic bellows. The movable member is connected to the control mechanism by stainless steel bellows. This enables the permanent sealing of the vacuum chamber so as to eliminate the possibility of leak. A glass vessel or ceramic vessel is used as the outer insulating body. The arc shield prevents the distortion of the internal dielectric strength by preventing metallic vapor falling on the inside surface of the outer insulating cover. So about circuit breaker, when contact of breaker are open in vacuum and vacuum is being used as the arc quenching medium. Vacuum offers highest insulating strength rather than other material. So the vacuum circuit breaker, vacuum is the interruption occur at first current 0 with dielectric strength between the contact building up at rate of thousands of times that obtained with other circuit breaker. So principle of operation for vacuum circuit breaker: the two contact pole electrode remain closed under normal operating condition. When any fault occurs on any part of the system, the trip coil of the circuit breaker gets energized and contacts are separated. When the contacts of the breaker are open in vacuum, an arc is produced between the contact by the ionization of metal vapor of contacts. The arc is quickly extinguished because the metallic vapors, electrons and ions produced during arc condense quickly on the surfaces of the circuit breaker contacts. It's resulting in quick recovery of dielectric strength. The construction of vacuum circuit breaker, which we know as discussed on figure just before one slide, it consists of fixed contact and moving contact and arc shield mounted inside a vacuum chamber. The movable member is connected to the control mechanism by stainless steel bellows. This enables the permanent sealing of the vacuum chamber So as to eliminate the possibility of leak, a glass vessel or ceramic vessel is used as the outer insulating body. So working of vacuum circuit breaker. This is the circuit breaker structure. The first is the pole assembly. Second is operating mechanism box. Third is post insulator. Fourth is operating rod for the moving contact. Fifth is vacuum interrupter. The sixth is upper interrupter support. Seventh is lower interrupter support, and the eighth is brace. So the circuit breaker are essential as isolator cannot be used to open circuit under normal condition, as it has no provision to quench or extinguish arc that is produced after operating the line. It has to perform some function like full load current is to be carried continuously. Then the second function is opening and closing the circuit on no load condition. Then the third is making and breaking the normal operating current. And the last function is making and breaking the fault current of magnitude up to which it is designed for. So if we design for higher rating, so the number of vacuum interrupter is more than one. So working of vacuum circuit breaker. When the breaker operates, the moving contact separate from the fixed contact and an arc is struck between the contacts. The production of arc is due to ionization of metal ions and depends very much upon the material of contacts. When the trip coil from the relay energizes, the circuit breaker identifies the fault occur and hence the contacts are pulled apart. A high intensity current flow through the contact of the circuit breaker before they are opened by the system. Vacuum circuit breakers are capable of interrupting current with very high rating, typical in the range of 150 to 1000 ampere per microsecond, and consequently the high frequency current may be interrupted during one of the high frequency through the zero crossing. This is known as virtual current chopping. The arc is quickly extinguished because metallic vapors, electrons and ions produced during arc are diffused in a short time and seized by the surface of moving and fixed member and seal. The vacuum circuit breaker in a vacuum breaker occurs with a short contact separation. The advantage of vacuum circuit breaker, that is, vacuum circuit breakers are compact, reliable, and have a longer life. There are no fire hazard. They can interrupt any fault current. No generation of gas during and after operation. It will be generated in the SF6 circuit breaker. No noise is produced while operating. The noise is produced in the air circuit breaker due to the air compressor. Required less power for control of operation. The outstanding feature of vacuum circuit breaker is that it can break any heavy current. In vacuum circuit breaker, low inertia and hence required smaller power for control operation. It has higher dielectric strength. So the circuit breaker is equipped that break a circuit either manually or automatically under all conditions at no load, full load and short circuit current. Hence, we can say that vacuum circuit breaker is really the most reliable one with low cost, no fire hazard, no gas generation, low arc energy, little maintenance and low inertia. So this is the most widely used circuit breaker used for high voltage transmission. There are some disadvantages of vacuum circuit breaker. It needs additional surge suppressors. Vacuum circuit breakers are or uneconomical above 36 kilovolt rating. Advanced technology is used for production of vacuum interrupters. They are more costly. The application of vacuum circuit breaker for outdoor application range from 22 kilovolt to 66 kilovolt, suitable for majority of application in rural area. The next circuit breaker is sulfur hexafluoride SF6 circuit breaker. Sulfur hexafluoride SF6 gas is used as an arc quenching medium. SF6 is an electronegative gas. It has strong tendency to absorb electrons. When contacts are open in a high pressure flow of SF6 gas, the arc is produced. The free electron in the arc are captured by the SF6 gas, which builds up enough insulation strength to extinguish arc. It is much effective for high power and high voltage services. The construction of SF6 circuit breaker and sulfur hexafluoride SF6 circuit breaker consists of fixed and moving contact enclosed in a chamber. The chamber is called our interruption chamber. which contain the sulfur hexafluoride gas. This chamber is connected to sulfur hexafluoride gas reservoir. A valve mechanism is there to permit the gas to the arc interruption chamber. When the contact of breaker are open, the valve mechanism permit high pressure sulfur hexafluoride SF6 gas from the reservoir to flow toward the arc interruption chamber. So this is the figure of SF6 circuit breaker. So this is SF6 gas inlet, arc 1, fixed member, contacts, arc chamber, moving member, and gas outlet. So the construction of SF6 circuit breaker, the fixed contact is hollow cylindrical current carrying contact fitted with an arc 1. The moving contact is also a hollow cylinder with rectangular holes in the sides. The holes permit the sulfur hexafluoride gas SF6 gas to let out through them after flowing along and across the arc. The tips of fixed contact, moving contact, and the arcing horn are coated with copper tungsten arc resistant material. Since sulfur hexafluoride gas SF6 gas is costly, it is recondensed and reclaimed using suitable auxiliary system after each operation of breaker. So we can use for reuse of SF6 gas. Advantage of SF6 circuit breaker. It is simple in construction, low cost. SF6 gas is non-flammable, non-toxic, and chemical inert gas. So SF6 gas is non-flammable, so there is no fire hazard. Same gas is recirculated in the circuit. Maintenance free circuit breaker. Ability to interrupt low and high volt current. Excellent arc extinction. So there is some disadvantage of SF6 circuit breaker. So sulfur hexafluoride SF6 breaker are costly due to high cost of SF6 gas, and additional equipment are to be incorporated for the reconditioning of SF6 gas. So we can use SF6 gas again and again. And another disadvantage is to bring SF6 gas. It is very costly. It required some leakage free phenomena to bring SF6 gas and implant in the circuit breaker. The application of sulfur hexafluoride SF6 circuit breaker. A typical SF6 unit is capable of dealing 60 kiloampere and 50 to 80 kilovolt range. Number of units are incorporated in series to serve higher rating. So number of units required for more rating. Conventional range of SF6 breaker are 230 kilovolt and 10 to 20 megavolt ampere. So it is very high. And interrupting time less than 3 seconds. So its operation is very quickly. So in today's video lecture, we studied vacuum circuit breaker, its construction, working, principle, advantage, disadvantage, and application. For 4-mark question, either ask figure and construction and figure and working, or advantage, disadvantage, and application. For 7-mark question, ask figure, construction, application, working, advantage, disadvantage, and all. And we studied sulfur hexafluoride SF6 circuit breaker in this video lecture. So thank you for your attention and precious time.